equipment from my colleague Nancy Gathima. We have, in today's fashion era, greater importance is given to well-fitted, comfortable garments. Garment construction starts with correct measurements on hand used in drafting patterns, cutting and stitching the fabrics. Each of these steps requires some tools and equipment for quick and accurate work. Knowledge of the equipment is very important to communicate effectively in the workroom and to minimize errors. The different classifications of tools used in clothing construction. Clothing construction requires a variety of tools. They can be classified into the following categories: measuring tools, marking tools, cutting tools, fitting tools, sewing tools, finishing or pressing tools, and we have general tools. Measuring tools can further be listed as measuring tape, ruler or yardstick, L-square or tailor's square, hem marker, stroke, skirt marker, and we have a gauge. Our next slide shows the different types of those marking tools. We have the set square, we have the meter rule, we have the measuring gauge. Now, another set of tools that we have in our workshop is the marking tools. And under the marking tools, we have examples such as the tailor's chalk, the marking pencil, the tracing wheel, and the dressmaker's carbon paper. Examples of the marking tools, as you can see here, are the tacking pins. These are used by the tailors to just stack the garments together before cutting them in position or in the right size or the right shape. We have the tailor's pen. This is used to mark the garment on the cutting lines. And we have the tailor's chalk. Comes in different colors, so you can choose the right color based on the color of your fabric. Under the cutting tools, we have the fabric shears. Remember, we have the paper shears and have the fabric shears. But because it's a garment construction workshop, we're talking about the fabric shears. The all-purpose tip scissors. Then we have the thread snippers. These are used to cut threads that are hanging loose. Then we have the embroidery scissors. They're used to cut out the unwanted embroidery parts. Then we have the rotary cutters. Pinking shears is used to neaten the fabric edges. Then we have the left-handed scissors, and then we have the seam rippers. Seam rippers are used to cut open buttonholes, and also to cut off the unwanted edges and parts of a stitch. These are examples of the cutting tools listed in our previous slides, and we have the paper shears. Then we have different fabric shears come in different colors, different sizes, and different shapes. Now we have the finishing and the pressing tools. Once the garment is constructed, it is subjected to knitting through trimming and pressing. Pressing is important at every stage of stitching because poor pressing can destroy the appearance of a well-constructed garment. Now, under the pressing or the finishing tools, we have an iron board, we have a sleeve board, we have point presser and pounding block. Then we have a seam roll, tailor's ham, pressing mate, and clapper. And then we have a press cloth. Now, there is a variety of workshop tools and equipment, and the choice and care depends really on the use of the respective tools and equipment. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for watching, and keep safe.